Hey there and welcome back. And for new viewers, thanks for tuning in. I try to get videos out there that talk about my own kind of minimalist journey, ways that I found help me kind of live a more meaningful life with less money, less stress, things like that. And so if you are interested in that type of content, please be sure to subscribe. And alrighty, let's jump right in. I thought today would be an appropriate day to talk a little bit about how I go about maintaining a minimalist lifestyle, because it's something that does need to be maintained. It's not just kind of a one and done forever type thing and you're forever a minimalist because you've done one big clean out. I'm finding that even though I kind of started this process a few years ago, it still takes lots of maintenance. And so I thought I'd share with you my 5 ways that I kind of maintain that, a minimal lifestyle. So the first way I do that in general is pretty obvious, but I really try to cut out on my shopping. So I try not to go shopping unless I have something in mind that I really need to get, whether it's a piece of clothing or something relating to the household or a gift for someone. I used to do a lot of browsing. I would go to thrift shops and I'd go to Goodwill and things like that just to see what was there, and I would buy kind of needless things. And so I've definitely stopped going shopping as a hobby, and I think that's really helped me maintain the amount of items that I do have in my house. I do realize that shopping for a lot of people is a great pastime. So if shopping is something that you enjoy doing or something that you feel like you need to be doing, following the simple one in, one out rule is really helpful. So knowing that you're going to buy something in the store, what is it that you're willing to give up and in your home? You kind of go through your mental catalog of, okay, I'm buying a sweater. What's something that I can get rid of in my closet so that I can make room for this? So you're not just constantly building and building and you're going to reach the same capacity you were before you started this journey. The next step is constantly reflecting. I'm constantly doing this with things like the minimalism game, where you spend a month getting rid of various items in your home. So the first day you get rid of one thing, the second day you get rid of 2 things, and that forces me to really focus on the things that are in my life and really reflect and see if is this meaningful? Is it really having the same value or impact on my life that I want it to have? Number 4 is to find a hobby. Like I said before, my hobby used to be going shopping and browsing and seeing what's there and trying to get a good deal. But I think in general, it's important to find another way to occupy your time. For me, that's reading, that's crafting, that's visiting with friends, that's watching videos, traveling, things like that. And you can find a hobby that makes sense for you, so that way all the extra time you have not spending shopping is actually going towards something productive. And then number 5 is just trying to find ways to stay motivated. And I do that, again, through the minimalism game, but also in watching other people on YouTube to see what it is that they're doing, how they're decluttering, how they're living simpler lives. So those are the 5 different ways that I try to stay motivated and maintain kind of a minimalist lifestyle. I would love to hear from you guys and how you also maintain this lifestyle, because it's very different, and it's different from what I think our culture and our society tends to value, and I think it requires a little bit of extra effort on our end to make sure that all the decisions we're making, the choices that we're making, kind of reflect the lifestyle that we want to lead, which is simpler and a little bit more meaningful than is being marketed to us. So, and again, if you haven't already, and if you're interested in hearing more of this type of content, or if you have any questions or advice or thoughts about future videos, go ahead and leave that in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe so you can get all the new content as it comes out. Alright guys, that's all I got. Have a good one.